Today we are going to derive three equations of motion. And to derive equations of motion, there are three ways. Number one is graphical, number two is calculus method, and number three is simple algebraic method. And right now we are doing derivation of equations of motion using simple algebraic method. This topic will be suitable for ICSE class 9. So first one will be our v equals to u plus at. How to derive v equals to u plus at? Okay, first of all, to derive v equals to u plus at. So to start with, let us go with acceleration. As we all know, acceleration equals to rate of change of velocity or change in velocity by time. Okay, so first we'll write down, we know acceleration equals to change in velocity by time. If we write in simple form, or a equals to v minus u by t, where a equals to acceleration, u equals to initial velocity, v equals to final velocity, t equals to time taken. Okay, don't forget to write these things. It is very important while deriving the equations. Okay, now we'll cross multiply this out here. This t will go up and next line will be, or a equals to at equals to v minus u. At equals to v minus u. Now we want v in one side, u when it goes that side, minus will become plus on the other hand of the equal to sign, or u plus at equals to v. So let's write it in a simple way. Therefore v equals to u plus at. So we have proved first equation of motion. Now look at this line. While deriving of the two equations, this is going to be very important. This thing, a equals to v minus u by t, is going to be very important while deriving this and this. Now next will be our derivation of equation s equals to ut plus half at square. So to start with, we can write, let s equals to distance traveled, u is the initial velocity, a is the acceleration, and t is the time taken. Here we don't have v because in equation we can see there is no v. So to start with, we'll write down distance traveled equals to, formula for distance is velocity into time, but out here we will write down average velocity because we are talking about initial velocity. If there is initial velocity, there will be final velocity. That's why we'll write down average velocity into time. Distance traveled is s, average velocity u plus v by 2, average velocity u plus v by 2 into time is t. Now one thing we have to keep in mind out here, while deriving this equation algebraically, average velocity will be written as u plus v by 2. Okay, but if we are doing a numerical, average velocity will be total displacement by total time. For numerical point of view, for numerical, if you have to solve a numerical, average velocity equals to total displacement by total time. Remember this formula for while doing numerical. But since we are deriving the formula out here the average velocity will be u plus v by 2. Don't forget this. For numerical, total displacement by total time, while deriving, average velocity will be u plus v by 2. Now we have come to the important point out here. Now we have reached s equals to u plus v by 2 into t. Now look at our derivation. Look at the formula which we have to derive the motion, equation of motion. S is there, u is there, t is there, half is a constant, a is acceleration, t. But out here we have v. So v is extra out here. So we will try to replace this v. Previously I have said that there is an important relation out here. A equals to v minus u by t. Let's write out here. Since a equals to v minus u by t, at equals to v minus u, therefore v equals to u plus at. This we already know. V equals to u plus at. We'll put the value of v from here to there. We'll put the value of v. I'll be writing out here. Or s equals to, I am continuing from here, s equals to u plus, in place of v I will write down, in place of v we will write down u plus at. U plus at, 2 will be dividing both, and there is a multiplication sign t out here which will be multiplying both these things. So I'll multiply t from outside. I hope you have understood this. Yes, u, in place of v we will be writing u plus at. We are getting it from here, 2 into t, okay. Or s equals to u plus u, 2u plus at, there's a t outside, by 2. Or s equals to, multiply this, 2ut plus at into t, at square by 2. This 2 and this 2 will cancel. Or s equals to ut plus, look at this sign, t I have written little bit like this, plus is straight one, ut plus, there's a 2 out there, so it will become half a t square. So this is the required relation, s equals to ut plus half a t square. This is equation number 2. Now our third equation of motion is to derive v square equals to u square plus 2as. Everything will be same out here. S equals to distance traveled, u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity because we have both u and v out here, a is the acceleration. Now what we don't have out here, we don't have t. Okay, now again the same thing, distance traveled equals to average velocity into time, or s equals to average velocity means u plus v by 2. Remember the thing which I've already said, time is t. Now what we don't have in the equation, we don't have t out here, we don't have t, so we will be replacing this t. How to replace this t? Use this. I've already said a equals to v minus u by t. So from here keep t out here, t will become v minus u and this a will come down, v minus u by a. So let's put the value of this t out here. Or s equals to, there is u plus v, I'll write it as v plus u. U plus v and v plus u are same, by 2. In place of t, what will I write down? V minus u by a, v minus u by a. Now this 2 into a, this a and this 2 will go up and will become, or 2as equals to v plus u, v minus u. Now it comes in the form of the formula a plus b, a minus b. A plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square. Therefore v plus u, v minus u will become v square minus u square, or 2as equals to v square minus u square, since a square minus b square equals to a plus b, a minus b. Alright, so let's keep it simple out here. 2as equals to v square minus u square, but we want v square in one side, therefore this minus, when it goes this side, it will become plus 2as plus u square equals to v square. Let's write in a simple form. Therefore v square equals to u square plus 2a. Yes, this is our third equation of motion.